Hello everyone, it's me Ash, you're on anerdlife and you're watching some Voltz. As you may or may not know, depending on how prompt you are in watching my videos, this is actually a late video. I forgot completely that I'm supposed to do videos apparently yesterday, which was Monday, and now we're getting our Voltz out on Tuesday. I then also couldn't do videos on Friday of last week because of some family stuff, so it's been like a billion days since I did any videos. Literally a billion. It's been so long. A billion. It's a lot of days. Let me just say, it's a lot of days. Okay, so it looks like our force field is still charging everything up. It's got 61% energy here. This looks to be almost full. This looks to be almost full, if not full. Let's turn it on and see what it looks like again. It's covering the entire area. So in theory, really, I'm going to leave this off when I'm on, and then I'm going to put it on when I'm off. Yeah, because I don't think it'll use energy if there's no one on the server. And then when there is someone on the server, it'll make sure they can't get into, at the very least, this area of my base. Sounds like a freaking good plan. Now, let's talk about what I found when I got on today. I was going to record it, but it was kind of boring, to be honest. I was still half asleep at the time. First of all, we had some bare wires coming off the edge of this. I don't know what that was about. So I took them off. They're right here in my inventory, some uninsulated copper wires. I think I've gotten to the bottom of why the electric fence idea wasn't working. It's because in Voltz, energy doesn't flow through the wire unless there's something on the other end that's needing it. So I do have an idea on how to do that, and I'm probably not going to do that yet. This is something I did. As you can see, I have expanded the central courtyard here out like the way I wanted it to, and now the last section of the base is going to be another fortress on this side, so that it's all symmetrical. And as you can see, I've got it all planned out where I can have a missile launcher here, in each corner, and then the main missile launcher in the middle. So these I'll probably end up hooking up to a radar or something so that they'll all be anti-missiles. Now the problem I'm looking at is I'm not sure this fortress is going to be it might be in the way. So what I'm thinking is I'll just do these two as anti-missiles and then these two as regular missile launchers and make sure that I don't blow my own base up with each one. I think the arc is going to be pretty straight, but as you can see, this is where it is. It would have to go very straight if going in that direction. Either that, or honestly, I'm probably going to take those down just to make sure I don't blow anything up. Also, what I found was a penis shape on the top of my roof. Someone made a penis out of gold blocks, and then it said, not a penis, just a maintenance shaft, and then on the penis it said, just kidding, it's a penis, which was pretty funny. But it was actually made out of gold. It looked like it was made out of gold, but it was actually made of camouflage blocks. I don't know if they took my camo blocks or if they brought their own, but if they brought their own, then we gained 11 camouflage blocks and one actual gold block. So that's that. I guess we can actually take that apart. There were no actual booby traps, but one interesting thing was that down in the maintenance shaft I found, and it's still there actually, this. A gift from a friend to a friend. CG. As you can see in here, I've got some steel, some bronze, an incendiary missile, and some flint. And then CG apparently sent it. He also, for whatever reason, created these blocks of steel. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they're necessary, to be honest. But he also hooked up my heat generators, and they're actually working. And so he did that. And he left a few other signs. Another sign upstairs on the roof by my force field that says ugly wires, so I took that down. And that's about it. That's what he did. He is a strange person. Let me just say, he's a strange dude. And I don't know who CG is, but one second, let me type this. But he can only be one of two people, really. And I don't think it can't be, what am I trying to say here? Rooks, because CD doesn't stand, obviously, for Rooks. But the only other person is Mr. Fozzie, and obviously Mr. Fozzie is not CG. So either I'm missing some obvious link, or they're confused about their initials. And you know what? I'm pretty much a professional at acronyms and initials, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. So they're nuts. Let me just say they're nuts, and I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Fozzie because that's the only obvious choice. Because on who would launch? I can only assume that the same person who set up these little signs are the same person who set up my base to launch a missile at Rooks' base. That said, I don't even remember what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work on putting this sign in this chest for the entire episode. We're going to just figure out what chest the sign is going to go in. Actually, what we need to do, though, is take some of this wire. We've got some insulated silver wire here. And we're going to start replacing some of our wires. Namely, actually, the wires he made fun of, because now I'm self-conscious. Actually, I just want these force fields to be as efficient as humanly possible here. And because he's right, these, at least, I don't think these are ugly. I just don't think they look as badass as the silver wire does. Look at this thing. Look how cool it looks. Let me just answer. If you don't know how cool it looks, I'll answer it for you. It looks effing cool. Effing C. Freaking cool, dude. It's freaking cool. Alright, let's go inside and finish this off. And we'll, if possible, we'll actually replace all the wires in this area with silver wires. Almost done. Looks like we're going to have more than enough here. Awesome. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nothing. We can use our crusher. Let me get this wire. We can use our crusher on our sugar canes to turn it into biofuel. Okay, let's go into the maintenance shaft now and rewire a lot more, because he used some silver wire on this. We need to expand our wires to this area. First, we're going to take this down. There we go. And we're going to Actually, what we need to do is we need to take this row of brick out. Oh, fuck me. I'm actually thinking about replacing all gravel with something else because it's so tedious. Like, this entire row is going to be gravel. No wonder I didn't remove it before. Ugh, look at this nonsense. Alright, let's just get rid of this. I'm going to start replacing this for sure. I don't know what with. Maybe just a different color brick if possible, but we'll figure it out. Something looks good. You know me. It's all about aesthetics. It's all about aesthetics. And also, simultaneously, it's also all about the Benjamins. So, if Benjamins are involved in anything, I'm pretty much down for that thing. You know, even if it was like something awful, like atrocious, like a crime of war, something that like breaks the Geneva Convention, I'd be down for it. As long as it was all about the Benjamins, as long as that was the case. Okay. So it's come to my attention that this maintenance shaft has become a liability. People are constantly going inside of it without my permission. So I need to set up some way of keeping people out. And I think I have just the thing. Let me get in here and get these back out. And it says, we gotta put another sign up that says only ashes allowed. I forgot how to spell loud for a second. Only Esh is allowed, so that should keep everybody out that is not an Esh, and as far as I know, I'm the only Esh on the server, so we should be good to go on that front. Now, we only have 2 silver wires. We could either look, and I don't think we do have 16 more silver ingots. So, let's see if we can get some more. You know what? We don't even need this. Let's just put these silver wires away and take our copper cables back, because there's no reason to have silver wires running to rocket launchers, because they need such a small amount of energy. So actually, I'm going to take this down and use them for something more important. Alright, so where are we at here? Let's get rid of this one and get our shovel back out. There we go. Okay. I'm going to cut this bastard down. And we're going to hook this up now. Oops. We're going to hook this up. Make sure we don't use that silver wire. And actually, it goes right here. Actually, that was right. Okay. It goes... No, it doesn't. How is this working here? Ah, it's down a level. That's the problem. Okay, so we'll just start down a level, and then we'll go back up here. There we go. Wire, wire, wire. Alright, there we go. We've got it hooked up. I don't know if we want to hook it up there, to be honest. What's this going to again? The gun. Let's check and see if it's getting any power, and we'll decide what we're going to do here. Ready to launch at 400 kJs. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's take the sign down. Thank you, CG, whoever that is. I'll figure that out in a minute, in a little while. I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Fozzie. If it's you, Mr. Fozzie, if this is some sort of like truce, and you're watching this, hoping that I won't blow you up, I'm still deciding on that, on whether or not I should blow the culprit of all these shenanigans up. But you've gone a great distance in the correct direction in order to not get blown up. Now, that said, I can see that you have a fairly decent array of explosives, okay? So I know that this is, I could say that, you know, I'm not going to blow you up, and you could blow me up. But I think we both know that it's best if we wait to blow each other up at a later date. Neither one of us are ready to die. unless you are. And then, you know what? Just let me know. Leave a sign that says I'm ready to die and the coordinates to your face, and I will promptly launch missiles directly at the face of you. And we can get this to an end. Otherwise, I guess in short, the truce is somewhat accepted. That said, if it's not Mr. Fozzie and it's someone named CG that's not showing up on the server logs, well, let's just say I know my acronyms. I think we've gone over that. I know my acronyms, and I have no idea who the hell you are. Okay? Alright. Now, why is all this stuff in here? Let's check on our crusher here. We've got 60 biofuel. Hell yeah. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. Let's put our silver wires away. We've got condensed explosives in there. Now let's look up chest. I'm wondering what this is. How do you make it? Stop being a dick. It won't let me make this. Okay. So we can't even make this. We can make it. Chest plates? No. There's no other chest. I was hoping to have a locked chest, actually. That would have been perfect, but it doesn't look up the... It won't look up the recipe. Okay, so I think what we're going to do next episode is get my power glove working. And we'll also ponder how we're going to expand our force field. Because even if we expand just the one force field, it's going to expand in every direction. The option we have is to go a different route with how we use the projector and have it project in a different way. We're going to have to figure it out. If you guys have any ideas on how we should set up our force field to optimize how it covers the base, maybe we should have just another projector on every roof of every fortress. One in the agriculture area, one in the personal area over there, one in the new base that hasn't been built yet, and then just have them all hooked up to the same extractor and stuff. Then maybe that's the answer. But if you guys have a better answer, let me know in the comments, and I'll look over them and see if we can come up with a solution to our security problem. Son of a bitch! I was not expecting a security problem this early. Then again, we built a huge base in the middle of a plain, like in the middle of an easily identifiable area. So maybe it's our fault. Who knows? I don't know. I know that it's rarely my fault. So it must be someone else's fault. Also, if you guys know whose fault it is, let me know, because we need to get down to the bottom of this stuff. So until next time, this has been Ash on Nerd Life. Thank you for waiting patiently for this episode of Voltz. It's one day late, but you get 2 episodes today. We get a Voltz episode and a tutorial. So you lucky son of a bitch. Until next time, play on.